Okay, this is a update video for the new Wooling hero that is called Sunda, is the man of them, and Fuhu is the female, and ZHANHU was fighting. There was a war against the emperor, and they lost the war, and the emperor gave him a choice that he can die with his family, and or he can kill uh, every one of his families and siblings and this kind of thing, and then he will survive. And he does that, and then he joined the emperor's elite army. And yeah, in the short thing, the other one is Fuhu, the female version. The female version is the developer called her like kind of the Chinese that time think she was like a witch, but I think more she is, for me it's, I think more alchemist, like a very fanatic alchemist, that they use fire. Both of them are expert in fire. Their special ability with them is fire. They can give more damage to the opponent if the opponent is on fire, and they are very based on fire. They are fire warriors. They are people like all of the Wulin, all of the new heroes in For Honor have special kinds of things to symbolize them. Like Sakura is executioner. Her special ability is that when she do an execution on the enemy, you cannot stop the execution. The other one have a bulk shield. The guy with the shield, the first of the Year of the Harbinger's heroes, the guy with the shield. Water Girl is special for he and the other one can lift the person over them with a shield. And the other one, of course, is the Yomangan. The Yomangander is special for she can do, I think, is a smackdown on somebody when it's on the ground. Yeah. Back to the point. The point is that this is absolutely my favorite because I'm Wulin faction. So finally, this is my kind of hero, so I would play, and it's very nice to see a Chinese version, or in some case of a Kensei. I think it's very nice for people like Kensei's sword. Really gonna like this sword because of this some similarities. These big similarities with the Chinese, this sword and the Kensei sword. Of course, Kensei's I will talk much more about the comparable behind these two swords when the heroes is the new CHANGDAO are out. I will do a real comparison for my gameplay video with them. Yeah, and so they are special in fire. They have special fire attacks like fire bombs they can throw, and then they can do more damage to the opponent when the opponent is on fire. So that is special for them. They are special fire wheeler, and you can even know that they are that because in the end of the trailer, ZHANHU, I probably say the name totally wrong. When he in the trailer, in the end of the trailer, he say, "In the war I breathe, in the midst of war I breathe fire." So he is of course, in China, the Chinese dragon is a very it's a symbol for nobility, for the emperor, and the bird, the peacock bird is symbol for the empress, and he is absolutely a symbol for a Chinese dragon. He's absolutely a dragon warrior kind of thing. He's absolutely he's fire incarnate, and this kind of thing. So he's really, if you like fire inspiration, this is the guy to play, hands down. Let's continue with the armor review and this kind of thing.
mandatory spot, so you'll be able to look like the first one.
Okay.
Ornaments,
Ornaments
of
on
course.
the shoulder.
Yeah, on
That's
the
pretty
shoulder,
Harbinger.
pretty consistent with what we've done so far. It gives us the freedom on the headgear, which is
One thing I really think that he should have in that like in special ornament for his arm is should be some kind of very cool dragon kind of thing or something like symbolizing fire and death, like fire and death. Should he have like something? For he only care about himself. He's a very ruthless person. That a person to kill all his family members just to save his own life. He's a very ruthless man. So I really think that he's reserved a very like an iron banner on his arm, like symbolizing fire and death. So I really like this character very much. I cannot wait to play these two heroes. And yeah, so I really hope that he gonna get many like dragon theme to it, like dragon pommel on his long sword and a dragon. Many this inspiration of fire and aggression and death. I think is very important for him.
This one has some pretty fancy headgear.
Yeah, they have some very special traditional headgears.
Very nice, yeah.
Nice.
A little sneak peek on the build that Anthony and Seb will present later. The CHANGDAO, very nice weapon, very classy. So let's check out the build now.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's have a look. So for the armor sets.
So this is the first set.
Yeah, I know. Really, I have done armor video, but I want to do one more, probably because I want to do much more detailed and much more upgraded armor video for this new hero and this kind of thing. And of course this armor is very simple. This one, of course, it's not simple. What I mean is they are not. This set is not for warfare in frontline warfare. It's much more for nobility meetings and talking with the emperor. Much more easy fighting clothing. It's not for frontline war. But I like this style. I think that is nice as the first step to the armor upgrade. I think that is very nice. And of course you can change different armor. You don't need to have the same armor set. You can take different pieces from each of the armor set you have unlocked with time when you level up. So there's many I will there's many things I gonna change when I have this. I will put different pieces together so are not from the same armor piece. For I think some pieces looks better to each other and this kind of thing. Yeah, let's continue.
Basically, there's one thing that was constraining us for technically, which was a long rope.
Yes.
And now the tech evolved, our game evolved, and we could be able to make it work. So this is we took that chance. And he and she has that rope type of outfits, gears. Yeah, the assassin look like gear.
And the noble aspect of that character really comes out from those outfits with all the embroidery, the silver threads, those beautiful armors that actually really are pretty historically accurate. You did a really great job on that. So
it feels rich. You know?
Yeah, it does.
Even the way it moves through when you're gonna see him fighting, them fighting.
Yeah, the secondary animation is pretty nice.
The elegance of like.
And this one was inspired by the monk from the.
Oh, so that's a monk's coif that he's wearing.
Yes.
Okay.
And this one was inspired by the Big Mike.
Before the beard left.
Before the beard?
Yes.
Before you burnt your beard.
It could be, before my beard was singed off by...
I really like this one with the beard, because I think it's very cool with the beard and this kind of thing. The only thing, I like all of the armors in this video. It's very nice in different way. But I always prefer much more iron to leather. I think iron looks much cooler for me, so I much prefer iron, and I think that is very good that they save the iron style of plate and laminate kind of iron armor to the end of the upgrade for this hero. I think that is very nice that they start with common what I mean when I have to maybe explain what I mean when I say common armor. I mean much more easy kind of the armor you use when you probably you are in a place but you're not in the war, this kind of thing. So this I really like the bear in this style. Well, so this is very nice. I think this looks cooler and cooler in the end. So I think it's very good that they reserve the best for last. That you have to go upgrade and to be really really good. And you just play and play, and then you have higher level. Then you can you unlock this kind of armor sets, and I think it's very very good. And this kind of thing, I think this is nice. Let's continue.
Strange alchemical
Experiments.
experiments.
It's gonna grow
But
back.
we had JJ's son right there.
Maybe not.
What is really nice with those silverish, goldish
Yes.
embroidery is that the paint pattern goes underneath, so it kind of enrich all the paint patterns that the players can use.
Yeah.
Very nice. We did that on ZHANHU the
Yeah.
first time.
I think this one with the black iron. I think the style of his armor, I really like this one. But I want to use this kind of armor to the guy with the bear. Change them like he have the bear and I use that armor set. I think it looks much cooler. I really like the whole style of it. I think that is. I think the new Wulin, ZHANHU and ZHANHU have the absolute coolest armor set of the newest heroes. I think that is very very cool style, and I'm absolutely gonna play this style with the black armor and like this mirror armor style. I really like this one very very much.
Was
Yep.
looking pretty sick. A rich variation of the headgears that they have was kind of inspiring us a lot to explore many different type of helmets.
Right.
The more
More
geared
military
one, yeah.
look. Yeah, that looks great.
So the gray metal will receive the material change. It will be very visible on this.
I think the only thing I think they should do differently. I think the guy with the beard should have that like the laminar helmet. Instead, I think that should look much more cooler with like the big beard and a helmet. I think that what should be better if they can change that they do change them up. But of course they also looks okay now. But I think it's much more cooler with long beard. And so I probably would change different things. I think probably I'm gonna take the head of some of the other armor pieces and put on the other armor piece to mix them together in my style. So I think the guy with the hat, probably with this one, the scale armor, I would probably put his helmets on the guy with the black mirror armor, the guy with the black armor, and use that style and maybe and take the so we change different things I'm gonna do. I think I like them how they are, but I also like I think there's many things you can do with the armor because of this so interesting. So you can change them up. You can make them your own style. You can make them very cool and this kind of thing and so on. So let's continue.
Guy.
Oh yeah, this brings back memories from a lot of movies that I've seen.
Yeah, right.
That's pretty cool.
And of course, how can we not have a bowl?
A bald guy, of course.
Yeah, for the year of the Bollinger. Yeah,
Year of the Baldinger. Yeah. That's
yeah, I did that. Yeah. So
yep.
I'm not that
That's
sorry.
coined right
Yeah.
there.
And probably my favorite of them all is the black mirror armor, and this one with the Chinese deity demon slayer mask. I don't know the name what he's called, but so I know they say he's a protector and he kills demons. So I really like this one. I really like the iron mask and the fish scale dragon scale inspiration chest and leg armor, and I think that's very very cool. And there's so many things that you can do with these armors. Like you can this you don't need to have exactly how they show it. You can do it your own way, your own style. You can change the color of it. You can do so many things with the styles,
And
so